Better pull my pants up.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure. All right. Hope that wasn't included in the stream, but if it was, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
And welcome. Oh, it didn't catch me. It didn't catch me.
Good.
Cool. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another live stream with myself, Zaheer, and my beautiful wife, Rebecca. Why'd you have to do that? Just tell me to do it.
It annoys me when you don't do it.
So we've been out this morning.
We have.
We
woke up at 6 this morning,
walked out. Yeah. We weren't as early as we would have liked because
we should have gone up
we should have gone.
But then we went to bed at like really late.
Really late, yeah. Really late.
Considering we decided to go to a boot sale.
Yeah, we should have been up earlier considering that we were planning on going. But we still found some cool stuff. We did. We have gotten into the habit again of going out there and just picking stuff up, and yeah, fantastic. Stephen Bennett says hi, Paul says hi, Karen says hi, Peter says hi, Hugh, and Lex. DBG says, guys, I'm not going to get nothing done today. Jay and Callum says, woo, caught you live. Hi guys.
Hello.
And Peter Ray says ours was cancelled. Yeah, we had a lot cancelled today as well. All of our local ones were cancelled. We had to drive a little bit further afield. Higgsy's in the chat as well.
Karen's just saying, sorry about the ponytail picture on Instagram. I did show him, Karen.
It's fine. I mean,
the thing is, there's a video out there of it, so
screenshotting it and sharing it.
You can't get away from it, really.
Not really. Not really. It is what it is. It's. Let me just pop this out actually, because then we can because we're going to be able to.
It's not how we normally have it set up,
it's not. It's not. So we'll get the screen ready as well, and then that way we can be all good. BCP
saying sound is low.
It shouldn't be.
We'll move it closer. There we go.
Yeah. Talking to the mic. Is that
better?
Talking to the mic.
Hopefully that's better.
Yeah. Let me know if it's better. BCP. I don't want to kind of make it too loud.
Yeah, because
I think it's fine. I think
people that listen through headphones end up like with sore ears.
Yeah. Right. It should be fine. So we went out and we did pretty well, I think. We were there. I mean, I saw Higgsy in the chat as well. John Clissold, Lobster Pot, DBG, lots of people. Lincoln Seller, thank you for joining.
Hello.
Z, have you been baking or are you getting more grey hairs? That's my standard amount of grey hairs, Steve. It's standard amount of it's probably just because we've got better lighting now.
Yeah, we've got a light right in front of us, so it's probably just exposing the grey hair.
Yeah, you can see it more.
Yeah.
It's being distinguished,
Yeah.
It's distinguished,
really?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get on and start sharing some of the things that we picked up.
Yes.
And we'll just share with you what we paid and what we are like hoping to get for it. So flippin' excited, says Jay. First live haul I've seen in months. Give me my fix, guys. He's saying it's a silver fox. Steve says looks more. Well, at least I'm gonna have hair in 10 years time, Steve. Okay. All right. Let me just quickly switch. At least Sean says at least. Let's not get into hair stuff. It's not necessary.
Yeah, right. It's fine.
I just dig at Steve because it's fun. Now we're going to switch to our first item. I did.
No, let's show it first, and then we'll show you what we're gonna aim for.
Okay, I did share this yesterday in our vlog, so I'm going to quickly go through the items we shared in our vlog. But we picked this up yesterday at our local charity shop. This is definitely worth looking out for, guys. This is a Explorer guitar for the Xbox 360. It's a wired guitar, so when you buy it, make sure you've got the breakaway USB attachment. This didn't have it, but it didn't stop me buying it because it was only £2, and we should actually make some pretty good money out of it. If I show you guys what we expect to get. This guy here has been selling these. He's only got one left now, and he's selling them for £65 with free shipping. So definitely worth picking up for £2. It's called the Explorer controller. One thing to notice about this is it doesn't, the neck doesn't come off like on some guitars, so you will have to ship it as is. Make sure you ship it well, and it should get you some good money. So I'm just waiting for this. You showed us this on the vlog, pick up your games. No, I'm just going through what I picked up quickly, all right? And
just quickly, because he feels like he didn't spend enough time on it in the vlog. So, you know, he's got to show you again.
No, I just wanted to show you. So it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile. The next item...
there's a question about the guitar in there. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Is it Manuela? Doesn't that need a dongle? It does.
No.
It does?
No, what she means is like, because wireless guitars need a wireless dongle.
Oh, okay.
This is wired.
Okay,
What this needs, this just needs a breakaway
yeah.
cable which plugs it into the Xbox. When you're buying PS3 guitars, PS3 guitars will need a dongle. Xbox guitars won't need one anyway, because even the wireless ones connect without a dongle. But PS3 guitars do need a dongle, from what I know.
There you go.
This is the second pickup we got yesterday. It's a bunch of Tony Hawk's tech deck stuff. Paid £1 for it all, which is really cheap considering I got a sealed tech deck as well. So, you know, pretty pleased with that. It should fetch us a little bit of money, nothing amazing, but for £1 I can't grumble. This is a similar amount of parts. I think we've actually got a few more parts than this, but you know, this guy got £17 for those parts. I'll get around that for the park.
Something similar to this, like
we used to buy
the
ones that came in like a little case and flipped open. So that's one of the, that's just you know, for the actual parts for £1,
you know,
and then
can't complain.
And then we're going to be able to sell the sealed doodah. We'll be able to sell that separately.
The sealed doodah.
The sealed skateboard.
There we go.
So now we can move on to today's finds, guys. Today's finds, okay?
We are on today's.
The first item we are going to share with you.
I'm being really lazy today. Zaheer's got it all on his side.
No, you've got some stuff to show. Right, we're going to start off big, guys. All right, we're going to start off big. All right, this is...
Don't do this.
I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm not going to
do this.
Okay, all right. Just... There we go. It's a cable.
Man, it's a cable with cobwebs.
Cobwebs and bird doo-doos as well, I think. I believe it's got bird doo-doo. It could be another doo-doo, but definitely some kind of doo-doos. It needs a bit of a clean-up. Yeah. But it has got cobwebs. This was 50p. Yeah. Now, to look at it, it's a 3.5mm to 3.5mm jack, 3.5mm to 3.5mm jack. Standard cable that you can buy for 99p on eBay. But the difference is this is a QED. Well, the
difference is this one's got bird poo-poo on it.
Yeah, okay. The difference is this is a QED cable. QED are a more high-end cable manufacturer. They're by no means the best. They're actually the kind of brand you first buy into. So if you're into hi-fi and you get your first hi-fi, I'm talking about proper hi-fi. I'm not talking about Sony's and Panasonics and all-in-one systems or your Bluetooth speakers. I'm not talking about that garbage. I'm talking about proper hi-fi separates. When you go to a proper hi-fi shop, the first time you get your proper hi-fi, the chances are the salesman will try to sell you a QED brand cable because they're expensive, but they're not the most expensive, if you know what I mean. They're like people, because at first when you get the prices of these things you bulk a little, but anyway, paid 50p or £1. I think it was 50p or £1. I may have paid 50p or £1 for this.
I think it was £1. I think it
but it's a very quick sale. I can either stick this, give it a clean and stick it on Amazon and sell it very quickly, or on eBay in used condition. You can see someone got £18.50 plus £4 shipping. So really worth looking out for that brand, QED. They sell well. I've sold QED audio cables before. They're called interconnects, you know, but cables, you know, stereo cables. It's just a 3.5mm to 3.5mm jack, but because it's shielded, it's good quality. £18.
think it's going to have to go as a small parcel.
Yeah, it'll go
because it's a little bit wider at the back. Yeah. It's too big.
Unless
to
I
have
took it out of its packaging.
Yeah, unless
if I sell it without its packaging, then it would go as large letter. But I'm gonna sell it in the packaging, £18.50 plus £4 shipping. That guy got for it. I think that's a pretty good pickup for like £1. I think it was a pound.
I think it was a pound.
I think it was a pound. So £1 to £18.50. That's pretty good.
I think.
All right.
We've had a few more people coming into the chat, so hello to everyone. I think we've kind of missed.
Yeah.
That
Hi guys, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Moving on to another item. This is another sealed item. This is the kind of stuff that I'll be sending to Amazon. It's a blister pack sealed spell checker by Franklin. It's only I paid £2 for it, which is okay. It's about on the limit of what you want to pay for something like this, because this is basic. If it was more advanced, you could happily pay more.
This is pretty basic.
Yeah, it's quite a basic unit. To give you an idea, on eBay you're gonna get £9.50 plus shipping for a used one. Obviously ours is new. We could probably get 15 quid, I'd say. So not terrible, but I might get even more if I send it to Amazon, because it's nice and blister packaged and new. So
that might be something that we send there.
Amazon type item. Yeah. So we're doing pretty well, I think, for speed.
We're kind of speeding through.
Well, we've got a fair few items.
And we decided no timer.
No timer today either. Limited edition with added bird poo, says Jay. Okay, that audio will fit large letter or small parcel. Yeah, we read that question, didn't we? Are they the M&S of the clothing world? Says. What are you talking about? QED or?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Sundays is good to procrastinate, says Karen. Yeah, it can be.
It is, but the thing is, because I worked yesterday, I kind of feel like I've got to do all my housework and stuff today, because I didn't get much done yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'm going to be rushing around a bit later on, trying to get school stuff done, lunches made, house tidy and clean, and
all that fun stuff. All that. But you find when you get out in the morning and go to a car boot, you feel more energetic than if you didn't do it.
That's true.
If you stay at home, I think you chill out more, because you haven't got that buzz. That buzz of going out there. So next up, I picked up these two items together for £3. This is an Iowa Walkman. It's not in the best condition.
Really
I think it will clean up some of this, actually, but it's just scuffed.
It just needs a bit of a clean, and other bits of it are just because it's I'm hoping it's going to work okay. I've not had a chance to test it yet. So basically the equivalent of £1.50. It's an FM AM radio with a cassette auto reverse. I like picking these up because sometimes they can be worth some money. In this case, not so much. This one is sold for £13 plus £4 shipping. Maybe I could do better than that. I don't know. I think it seems a little bit cheap, doesn't it, for what it is? I think they kind of undersold this slightly.
I think you could probably get a bit more.
Because this is actually in not bad condition.
Yeah. Assuming this works, I would be looking to get more around the £20 mark on eBay at least. If it's working and we can clean it up. I mean, I think it's a bit too messy to send to Amazon though. But I'll see. I have sent scuffed stuff up there and it's sold fine. So it depends how it goes. But I think that's not the best price, but the really cool little item there. I think I love picking up Walkmans. I think they're just cool items, and they often have good value. Okay, lunch is made. My kids make their own. Well, I've said in the past,
this up, don't you, all the time? He thinks I do spoil the children.
Not spoil them, no, but I think that they are more than capable of making theirs.
I know,
so,
but I don't.
So that's up to you, though.
Yeah,
so.
I don't get them to
exactly. Do it. So this is the next item. This is a did I actually show you guys the Walkman? I think I did.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, I did show you that. That was the Walkman.
Did we?
Yeah. Well, that's the Walkman anyway.
There we go.
Okay. This is the Olympus Pearl Corder dictaphone. Dictaphones are always worth picking up as well, guys. I paid £1.50 again. Like
this is another one that needs a bit of a clean.
This needs a good clean. I'm not sure if this is even going to work because it feels a bit damp. Oh, it does. Yeah. But still, it could be okay.
We'll have to see with that.
They're often built quite well though.
Yeah.
They're often built
We'll give
quite
it a clean up, see if it works.
Assuming it works, We should be able to get £20 for it. This guy's been selling them for £20, last one. And again, if you send them to Amazon, you can do better. But on eBay, this guy's charging, 20 quid. And he's selling them. That's absolutely fine. He sold two. He's got one left. Put it in a bag of rice. In the airing cupboard, says Karen. Yes, they do. RJ says sold one of them on Amazon for 50. Yeah, exactly. Amazon, you will do a lot better with dictaphones on Amazon in general. So you got to make sure that they're in good condition and working though, because obviously the customers are much pickier. So they can be a bit demanding.
Yes.
So we're zooming through these. I hope you guys are finding this interesting. Ethic says my favourite things to pick up: Walkman, Discman, and dictaphone. Yep, definitely.
You like those as well.
I love picking those up.
If you see them in the car boot, you're kind of all over those, as the saying
I
is.
do like them. I do like them.
You do.
All right, moving on is more electronics. I took a punt on this because again I got no way of knowing if it works, but I bought this. This is a graphics card. It's an MSI R770 graphics card with 1 gigabyte of RAM. I paid £5 for it. I bought it because the guy that bought he turned up with a bunch of electronic stuff. He had memory, he had hard drives, he had other bits and pieces, and he seemed honest enough.
Yeah, he said he'd just been upgrading his computer, so these are the bits that came out of it. So
and I mean, I've got no reason not to believe him. Graphics cards are funny. I mean, the reason why I was comfortable buying this card is because this is not the kind of card that would be used in a mining rig. I don't think anyway. And he didn't have like 6 of them, which is what normally someone that was using them in some kind of a crypto mining rig would have. So I'm hoping it's fine. There's no the capacitors on the front look okay. There's only so much you can tell. It's sat outside. I'm gonna obviously leave it to just dry out, test it out, and I paid £5 for it. If it does work, which I'm hoping it will, these things can be more durable than they seem. Too small for mining. It's not a 10. No, it's nowhere near a 1060. It's a Radeon 770. But it's £40. They sell for used. Radeons can be good for mining Ethereum. But again, not this series. I think it's like the latest series of cards. Mining, Karen said this mining is completely over my head. It's just people use computers to get hold of cryptocurrency is the simplest way. They mine it by doing complex calculations or they verify work which requires basically it's cryptographic work the computer has to do, and to do it they use graphics cards because it's more efficient. But anyway, £5 into a potential 40 if it works. Big if. So I'm gonna have to be plugging this into my PC later, and I will test it out. There we go. Correct. I have a second PC with Radeons mining Ethereum, says Sean. I thought Radeons, the latest versions, were quite good for that. So that is the next pickup. Whoosh, right over my time. Mine says Claire. It doesn't have to be. It's no one needs to. Not everyone needs to be into all that kind of stuff. It's whatever.
You like your computers, don't you?
I like my computer stuff. So
this is the type of stuff that you will kind of read up on and. Exactly.
Yeah. There is we're doing pretty well. We're actually burning through the stuff pretty quickly, which is not bad. Next item. Bit of a fail pickup.
I think we've got kind of 2 fails today, haven't we? This is the first one.
I paid 50p for this, and it's a Xbox big button infrared receiver. Now I bought it because I thought this was a detachable piece that I could use to test my Guitar Hero guitar. So I bought it for that. It turns out it's not detachable. No. So I have to sell it as it is. 50p. They won't. This guy got £4 at auction plus £3 shipping, so I can sell it and make a tiny bit of profit. And I will sell it just to get it out of the house now. But I really wanted that bit because normally that's like a breakaway cable. But I've ended up ordering that on eBay anyway, so that's like a little bit of a fail. But 50p.
It's just that we could have you know, tested it and got it listed.
Exactly. That's what we were hoping.
But we have to wait now.
Yeah, we have to wait. So, you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
So, yeah. Did you say what they're worth?
Yeah, I showed it on the screen about 4 quid or whatever.
Sorry.
No, not sure. Do you want to tell the story of this one?
Oh, so this one. This is a Polaroid.
Actually.
600. Is it Spirit 600?
Yeah.
There we go. And this was we were there early-ish in the morning, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was just out on the stall. And originally they were asking for £25.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't budge on their price. So obviously Zaheer being Zaheer had to keep walking around the stall a number of times. Kept looking at it. Would walk past the stall and just keep walking and not look at it. And we'd done this about 10 times, I think, this morning. And then right at the end, just before we were leaving, you went back to them and offered them £15, I think.
Yeah, I said 15, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Which is still quite on the high side.
It is.
But and we don't even know if it works. So I've actually got some blank Polaroid film here. So I'm just going to just test it. £15 we've spent on this. Hopefully there's some... There's no life from that one. No life there. There's no life on that. It could be, but it could be the film is dead. So we'll have a look. We'll try a different one. Not looking good though.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. We've got no green light.
£15. We might have got. I'm gonna keep. I might. I don't know. It might be that my batteries are finally dead on my on these things. Oh man alive.
See, I said this to him when we bought it this morning. I was like, you know what? Because she was willing to go down to 20 originally, wasn't she? And I was still like, it's too.
Oh, there you go.
It's too much.
There we go.
Considering we don't know if it's working.
Oh, there we go. That made me feel better.
When she came down to 15, you were like willing to go.
Yeah. But, yeah. I think the battery's dead on the thing. Yeah, I think that's all it is. The battery's dead on the You know the battery in the film is probably dead because you've got to remember how old this film is. Okay. I've kept it for ages and ages, so I'm pretty certain that it will be working if I have. Yeah. What?
Hopefully it will be.
No, I think it will. I think it's just the batteries like sometimes Yeah, look, you just heard that little, and then it just died. Yeah. I think it's fine. I've got a feeling it's fine. I think it's just our film is like dying. But anyway, we got it down to 15 in the end, just before leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do any more to test the Polaroid, or is it just powering up enough? If it's got enough battery power, you can actually take a snap and the flash will come up as well. But I've yet to have a Polaroid be faulty on me. And like I said, I think I've just had these. I've been keeping these for so long. These are like dead empty cartridges I've kept for ages. I think they're finally just dying. Like the battery in them is probably just dying. So there's not a lot you can do about that. But I did hear it power up there, and I'm kind of like, I've got a feeling it should work because it did make the right sounds.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop doing this now. But yeah.
We'll go with that.
But anyway.
Yeah. So
you can hear that. See, that's like it's charging the. That would be like it charging the flash and everything. But the battery, the battery's
gone.
Yeah, the battery's just dead. Yeah, it just hasn't got enough battery power. Ow.
Mind your fingers.
Yeah.
Can you stop snapping that? I don't like the sound of it.
Yeah. How do you do it then?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Anyway. Yes.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm finished with this now. But anyway, we paid 15.
Yeah.
The most we can expect to get, I think, would be
on
eBay would be 45. On Amazon you can get a fair bit more. But on eBay we'll be doing about 45. You can make a tester film cartridge, it says, Falling on a Bruise. And Shazad's popped in. Hi there, Shazad, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah. So yeah. Hi guys, just entered the chat. I've sold instant cameras in the past. Good money in it. Just for the flash alone, £30 good find. Yeah. It's Yazy. I can't test mine. I have no cartridge. Says Karin. They should be fine. Okay. Let me just put that down. Anyway, so we're pretty pleased with that.
Yeah. Overall, as long as it does work.
If it works, which I'm sure it does, to be fair, I got enough there, but I think I might get. I might sort out one of those films. You can make test a film cartridge, so I might actually do that. And get one of those. So that'll save us a lot of kerfuffle in the future, won't it? All right. Now. So
are we?
We're getting there to the last few items, guys. We're not going to keep you for too long. We've already been going for 25 minutes.
Ooh.
Next item. Now, we paid £3 for the next two items. The first of which is... There we go. Okay, this is something that we paid. We didn't pay £3 for this. Mm-hmm. We paid £3 for this and the next item. Okay. Now this is an X-wing radio control model, like Star Wars one. Now I thought it was going to be quite old because it said Thinkway Toys. I didn't look carefully enough. I couldn't see.
Because you didn't check the date.
Well, I couldn't see a date on it. No, it doesn't have a date.
Oh, no, it
so.
doesn't.
Yeah, I was unable to see a date, which is unfortunate. But it turns out that
this is a bit of a foul.
Yeah, this guy's selling these for 2 for £10, or offer 2 for 20, or £12 each. So it's actually a newish
it's kind
toy.
Of a newish toy
from like the Kylo Ren Star Wars movie, and it's called like the classic edition. So it's been made to look like it's old. But it's not. So considering that's brand new, and this guy's struggling to get 12 quid or whatever, I can't see us doing amazingly well out of this.
No.
But I'm not that fussed.
But because we got this with something else, we're not really that fussed.
No, we're not fussed. And the reason why we're not fussed is because the item that we did get it with, we'll just show you what we got. For £3, it's not normally something I mess with.
No.
But it looks almost already built.
Yeah, and this is why I bought it.
Yeah, and it's a Lego 651 train set. So you got two of these trains.
And it's got like the
middle
carriage as well.
With little people in it.
With the people in it. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
And then it's got a bunch of track. It has got
a controller which works.
The controller.
There's a lot of electronics in here as well. And like I said, we paid £3 for the Lego and the Star Wars toy that we showed you. So the Star Wars toy is kind of not going to cost us anything. This though, I'm not sure what to do because I've seen people selling the electronics for like 40 quid.
Because when we say the electronics, it's like this bit here. The little bits that are actually in
with all the buttons on it,
and then the little controller as well. And they've been selling that for like 40 on its own. Yeah. So. Did we share how much we can get for the full set? Well,
for the full set, this guy said to the best of his knowledge it was complete, and he sold his for 60. So from £3, it's obviously pretty good. But I'm thinking whether it would make more sense to break down the electronics.
Yeah.
Because the electronics are the electronics sell for good money, don't they? 651 electronics. Yeah, so if you look at just the electronics, okay, well here you got 23 at auction. I'm gonna go buy it now. Yeah, see, like that guy got 35. This guy got 40 for.
We don't want to show
he sold all 4. That's not our sale. There you go.
Yeah, but still, it's.
Well, they're just sellers, aren't they? They put their names on there, don't they? So, Yeah, everyone's names are on there.
I know, but
once you put your name out on eBay as a seller, it's a public website, it's in the public domain, right? So there's nothing to be worried about It's if you share people's addresses and things, then I can understand that. But like, you know, usernames. Anyway, they sold just those bits, which are all inside that train for 40 quid. Yeah. So we could break it down and do that.
Well, we're not sure.
Yeah, his photo is awful, says Karen. Great buy, says Peter Ray. I'm taking offers. I have 10% sell for the same reasons. What's to clear stuff? Just need to shift my old stock, says Karen. I'm taking some right global offers to get rid. We have been doing that as well. If someone offers us, we just take it.
We have been, yeah.
Yeah. Bargain Lego train set, says Claire. Peter says great buy, thanks. So yeah. Pretty pleased with it. Sean says, I keep getting offered PayPal loan. I'm just scared in case my sales drop, but then I can have more stock, more choice, and make more money, but I feel scared, so doing it backwards, says Sean. I mean, if they're offering it to you, then the chances are they've already looked at you and have decided that you're probably a safe bet. So I mean, you would grow. There's no doubt about it. It does help you grow as long as you spend the money on stock.
As long as you.
Yeah, but it's up to you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. But it would help. That is. See if pics look better. Huh? What? I don't know what Lisa's talking about.
I think Lisa's talking to Karen about Black Lace.
Photos. Okay. All right. Now we're getting to the second to last item now, guys. And then we're gonna show what we think is our best pickup of the day, definitely. Oh, you're smiling, aren't you?
I'm smiling.
All right, let's show you the second to last item that we picked up.
Yeah.
The second to last item we picked up was this board game. It's called the Crow Game.
Yeah. The outer
packaging is busted.
In great condition.
It's really torn.
But the box underneath it looks okay.
Yeah. I think it's just it's not had a great it's not had a great shelf life. This thing it's got some serious shelfware. Now this is the reason why I was interested in this is because it is made by NECA. And they tend to make good stuff.
They make some really nice figures, don't they? Yeah. NECA. I mean, was NECA the one that we bought Hannah?
No, that's Sota.
That was Sota. No, that was different.
NECA's different, yeah. But they do make figures. They I think they make quite a few toys out there. But this is like a pretty cool board game. Just had enough. I might take that actually.
Yeah, that's quite a nice little offer.
Yeah, I know, because we don't have to then buy the pump or anything.
Yeah.
We've just been offered for our aero garden.
Yeah, someone wants our aero garden.
Grow herbs. We had to sell it a lot cheaper though. Yeah, because the pump didn't work.
You found out the pump
I could get more if I ordered the pump, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is this board game is quite difficult to get hold of or even to see any listings. I think I don't know how much value it's really got, but we paid £15. It was one of those usual situations where they were like, make us an offer. They'd seen some crazy number online that someone was asking like £200-300 for it. I was like, yeah, but come on, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just not gonna happen. It's just weird, for someone to pay that much for a board game unless it's it's super rare. But we still reckon we can do okay with it, because if you look at other NECA Crow merchandise from this era, this is 2006, it fetches decent money, doesn't it?
It does.
So we'll show you the only listing we have found is of a used board game.
We don't think this is a sold, do we?
No, this is active right now.
Active.
Yeah, this is active right now. It's not a sold. It's the only one we can find that's reasonable. The only other place this is on sale is on Amazon, where there's people asking 280 quid for it or something like stupid like that. So, and they haven't sold at that. The last time they sold on Amazon were in 2017 for like $50 or something. But this guy's asking $75, complete, excellent, like new. He's got 18 watches, so there's some interest in it. and his is kind of open. Ours is new other. He's asking $75, which is what, about 60 odd pounds. We paid 15, so I'm pretty pleased with that.
Happy.
I don't mind sitting on it for a while because what
he always makes me laugh when you say I'm gonna sit on it.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it wouldn't be in very good condition afterwards, would it? Maybe that's why it's in the condition it's in.
Maybe they try sitting on it.
For a while,
yeah.
So we're hoping we'll do okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, we paid 15, so I don't want to hold on to it forever either. So we'll see what happens.
See, Karen's got the same fault as me.
Yeah. Yeah, you will bust it, Z. So oh gosh. Yeah, everyone's telling Shazad the weather's awful. Stay on holiday.
It is awful.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. Pretty awful. Okay, now we're gonna get on to our final pickup, which we're pretty happy about.
I'm pretty happy.
Pretty excited about.
Yeah.
Let's share what it is first, and then we can get on to it.
So it's quite a heavy one. So Zaheer's gonna go and grab it. But this was actually just laying on the floor, wasn't it?
Yeah. Lady seemed pretty keen to.
Yeah, she was really keen to kind of sell it. Oh gosh, I try not to get hit in the face. I'm gonna move back actually.
It's heavy, isn't it?
I'll try and lean forward if I need to talk. But it is really, really heavy.
It's really big.
It's really big.
It's what it is. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
The thing is, I think we might be showing it the wrong way.
It's alright, it doesn't matter about the way, does it really?
Oh, okay, it should be alright actually.
Okay.
I might have to stand up actually.
Let's do it like that, there you go.
Okay, so it's the knitting machine. I'm just gonna tell you.
No, that's it.
It's a knitting machine. And I was really happy
PCP
when I saw this
yeah.
on the floor. And I paid £5 for it.
Yep.
And it had a little box of like accessories, and it's got like manuals and everything like that. These bits I believe we should be able to sell separately. I don't know if you can see that actually. Right? Yeah. So those bits I think will sell separately. There was like this massive thing here as well. Toyota.
Well, you got a shoe box, didn't you? Did you show them?
Yeah, I did try and pick it up.
I mean, the shoe box of stuff.
Yeah.
There's bits in here which will get us in profit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we checked out that little brother card punch that you can sell for about £10.
Well, you checked it out for me, didn't you? While I was making breakfast this morning. But my mum used to have a knitting machine, and I used to try and play around with it when I was younger. And I know it's really, really fiddly. And
Karen says you'll have to fully test it.
I will do, and when I do, I will make a video about it as well.
Oh, cool!
So,
I would never have touched it in a million years because of that very reason.
Yeah.
Because I simply would not know.
But I'm kind of really excited to test it out.
Yeah,
though.
It's right up your alley.
Yeah,
Rebecca
absolutely.
loves knitting. You're big into that, so it's one of those situations where it's like.
You wouldn't touch it.
I wouldn't have touched it.
You looked at me when I was looking at it, and you were like,
really? Yeah.
Where are you going to put that? And are you going to sell it, or are you going to keep it?
Yeah.
And it's definitely one that I want to sell. But it's just, I've got to test it first. So.
Love knitting machines. Owners always keep them in great condition, says Mooch. But, well, I mean, Fritz says, how on earth are you going to test such an item? I'm not. Rebecca will test it. She's the chief knitting machine tester.
Well, not that I've tested one recently.
Yeah, you used to mess around with your mums, you said,
did,
ages ago.
But that was like years and years ago. So I'm going to have fun like learning how to
Kathy
test it.
on EastEnders had knitting machine.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that far back. But now what is interesting is, like I said, we paid £5. Yeah. We're going to be in profit just by selling the shoebox. Because in the shoebox there were items that are not connected to the main machine.
And there's like manuals and things like that in there as well. So obviously I'm going to keep the ones that go with the machine.
Yeah.
But then I'll probably go through the manual separately and see if I can make some money out
of
it.
Bex makes you a Christmas jumper.
No.
Now this is the part that this is top end. I don't know if we even have a chance.
Yeah.
But but this is actually the exact same machine. Used new in all but name, sold for £290.
I mean, I can't see us getting that.
This was in really good condition.
Really, really good condition. Yeah. There's no.
But we've got all the accessories in the accessory box. Ours isn't massively yellowed either.
Yeah, but it has got a bit of yellowing, so we are going to have to.
I mean, there's some. Look at that though. Yeah. Look at all that. They've got some gunk on their case there, a bit of rust there. I mean, this is a ridiculous example.
I mean, there are other solds for around 125.
Yeah. If there's none of that model on eBay, you can set your own prices. Yeah, at the moment, there is someone asking 125, isn't there? I think there is someone currently asking 125. But from £5, you know... Yeah. It's something that we're pretty happy to.
I was mega happy.
Yeah, you should be. You should be. It's like that is pretty awesome. I still think even if only 200, what are ROI without the box of stuff? Yeah. It's something that we're pretty pleased with. I mean, Beck is completely chuffed because it was Rebecca's pickup, wasn't it? So, normally you just kind of.
I just follow you around a lot of the time.
Yeah, but I need that. So. Hugh says you could ask 145.
Yeah.
Woo says lot to pay to post. Not necessarily. You'll be surprised, Woo.
It's heavy.
It's heavy, but trust me, it's not as bad as you think.
If we get our postage right, which we're going to make sure that we do in the first place, then I've
sent way heavier items.
We have.
The thing to remember with an item like this is not necessarily the weight, but the length of it. Because it's over a meter in length, it's going to restrict
how we can send it.
It's going to instantly restrict the services you can use. But the services you can use are going to be it's going to be well under the weight limit for that. Like, I'm pretty sure if I use Parcel Force, they do up to 30 kilos. And they do a certain amount over a meter. I think it's 120 centimeters or something. And they're very reasonable when you order through Parcel to Go. So things like that, you just have to make sure that you when you're shipping anything that's a meter or longer in length, make sure to do your homework. Because of because it's we're completely right. It's,
absolutely.
Because of its length. That's exactly why you've got to be careful. Hiya, they just missed Lex's live one as out an apple farm eating cake and buying cider. Sounds good, Treasure Pirate. Heather. Parcel Monkey or Parcel to Go, says Karen. Claire says there's a lady in the chat group that deals with knitting machines a lot. I think she's called Joan Glenn Martin, says Karen. So we're pretty pleased. I mean, if we need any help, we can always reach out. So but hopefully you'll be able to there's YouTube videos galore out there, I'm sure. On how to do it.
I'm gonna have fun trying to.
So pretty pleased with that. That was the end of our haul. I'm pretty certain that's everything shown.
I think we showed everything actually.
Yep. I'm probably just gonna go off and maybe accept that offer. Maybe.
And I'm going to go and run around and try and do some housework.
I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you found some nice pickups to enjoy. If someone wants it, they'll pay the postage. We're completely correct. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this lunchtime. A question, how are sales this weekend? They were okay yesterday. Friday was bad. Friday was under.
Yesterday it picked up, didn't it?
Yesterday it picked up for us, and today so far has started off respectably as well. So hopefully, it'll just carry on. But thanks guys for watching. Really do appreciate it.
And don't forget the
Tom's channel tonight
is on Tom's channel tonight.
On Tom's channel tonight, there is going to be the second part of the charity auction. So make sure you're free for that. But thank you everyone for joining us this lunchtime. And we'll see you guys in the next video.